Right, you're just going to get a little bit of this same yellow ochre colour. I'm going to just highlight some of these trees here and there so that they've got that variety of colour. Excellent. I think I'm pretty happy with that at the moment. So I know I'm going to have a big bush just in here. So I'm just going to put the fan brush down. I've got a brush already here which has got all the dark colours on, so I'm just going to give that a quick tap out. Get this brush, you see how dark the colour is that's in there. But if I use that with yellow, it should turn green. I'm trying to get the majority of the dark colour out so there's not loads of it. That way it'll still hopefully turn green and not go too dark. Right, just in there, pull through the cadmium yellow and then tap into that. There. So just tap. And then with that, just want to come up in here and just highlight the tops of this bush. Tap away from the pile, more or less to clean the brush. And then again, just gently tap in this bush. There, it's coming down to water's edge. You can actually push and get a ridge on the top edge, just to make this top edge stand out a bit more. See, that looks like the sun's just glimmering off the top. There. Nice. Yeah, and then I'm just going to again carry on with this, seeing as it's working so well. Push in, get a ridge, and finish this bush off. I want this bush to be quite bright, quite predominant at water's edge, because then I can reflect it into the water nicely, you see. Which is exactly what I'm wanting to do. Don't kill all your shadows down at the base. I've just put a little bit of highlight over them, you notice, and it's not very bright. Get layers in your bushes where it's brighter on the top, darker at the base. It's all about contrast when you're doing bushes and trees like this. Creating contrast between the darks of the trees and the lights of the trees. You get that right and the trees will have a lot of depth. It should look extremely 3D. Now, I'm just going to paint some grass just here for where the log cabin is. So to do that, I'm just going to run through that same colour, which is the cadmium yellow, sap green, and I'm going to tap. There's a lot of paint on there now. Push and get a ridge for this grass. Tap, push, get a ridge. I just got a little lump of paint on there, I'll just get rid of that. And then just in here, just at the edge, just want to put an indication of some grass which is going up to this little cabin. See this little grassy part? There. And if you like, you can actually, you see how I've tapped behind that and it's mixed with the base colour slightly. You can have a bit of grass in front of this cabin as well. What you can actually do is just get that little ridge again like I've shown you with the green, and then just push the tops into the yellow. See that? Just got little bits of yellow just on the top. Because we've tapped that paint down now, we should be able to come over and just highlight that like so. And you see how it stands out now? That's what I were after, definitely. Right, now I know that we're going to have a dark bank where this waterline is, so I'm going to get some brown. Actually I had a bit of colour on the knife already then. I'm going to get some brown, black, straight brown and black, just in there. With that colour, pick the colour up, and then just in here I want to put quite a steep little bank, and then it's going to turn to more of a beach at this end, like a stony pebbly beach. I don't know, we'll see. I think the water level might rise as we do this painting, to be honest with you, because I know it had pebbles on the beach for sure, but I haven't got the actual picture with me. More or less the same colour as the cabin is this. I'm going to do with the dark brown first. Once I've done it with the dark brown, I'm going to come back in again and highlight over the top of it with a light brown. Maybe that just runs off over that way somewhere. Something like what I was after. Right, I'm just going to get some of this brown again, and I'm going to block into the cabin. You can see where I've marked it all out for where the actual doors and windows and stuff are going to be. This is just the dark that I'm putting on for now. I'll highlight this afterwards. So this is only a guide. That's all this is, just a guide. I've already got a pretty good idea where this cabin's going because I marked it out. If I hadn't have marked it out, I might have struggled. Well, I would have struggled a lot more. You can actually paint with the knife, you see, just with this dark colour. I'll straighten that edge up, there's no problem with that. I just want to get the idea of where the roof is, where the corners are, and things of that nature. So yeah, I'm getting the roof line there now. You can see the roof line. Dick actually, when he built this log cabin, he actually put a load of moss on the very top edge of the roof. So that's what we're going to do. That's why I've left that how it is there, because we're going to paint a lot of moss on the roof just like he had it. I thought that was pretty ingenious the way he did that. There we go.